Hey, future me, I rode to an area where there's not many people. Well, there's nobody here because the subject I want to talk about today is a little bit more serious than usual. Yeah, I'm just not having a good day. So, let me start. Where do I even start? So I woke up this morning as per usual, and yesterday I was texting this girl that I like, named I'm not gonna say her name, but Hannah. Future me probably knows who that is. And yeah, we were just talking, and our birthdays are close or whatever, so we were talking about getting together on her birthday with some of her friends and doing something or whatever. And then I woke up this morning to no reply. How was this already a minute? To no reply from her. It's not like seen, it's just delivered, I'm pretty sure. But still, and then the other person, Traley, also just left me undelivered. Well, we were playing iMessage games, which, like, I know it's not that serious, but still, at least follow up. And then, well, Suds also texted me, but I'm not talking to them because the way that they, like, just took a whole week to respond to one message is insane. So that's just, like, the basis of, just that, like, that's the beginning, that's part one. It's already starting off bad, because everybody that I talk to is basically fake, I guess. And even though I don't like using that word, because I don't like them either. Well, I don't not like them. I'm just saying they're not friends, basically. And I'm not saying Savannah. Whatever. Nobody's saying this. I'm not saying that she isn't, because we're just, like, bare minimum-ish friends, I guess. Like, we just met this year, but still, it still, like, hurts. But yeah, so then that, now enter part two, relationships. Literally everybody is in a relationship right now, and I'm not, and, like, I don't feel like I need to be in one right now because I'm 16 at the moment. Well, I'll just round my age up to 17 from now on, because I'm finna be 17 in, like, 8 days. But basically, I'm still a teenager, that's the point, and I have so much life ahead of me. I'm gonna get married one day. It's highly unlikely for me not to get married, because there's a lot of women on earth, and I'm one person, and there are a lot of single women. It's like, people that aren't married, or either aren't married by choice, or they're just not married because they're not looking. Because statistically, it's impossible for there to be billions of women on earth and not have one that's compatible enough with you to spend the rest of your life with them. Or they just don't want to be married, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to marry anybody. If I'm being honest, I'm not 100% sure I want to marry anyone, but how did I end up talking about this? Yeah, anyways, statistical improbability that I don't get married. But, whatever. Yeah, so everybody's in a relationship, and I'm not. And it's not terrible. I don't feel terrible because of that, but it just makes you feel lonely, especially when, like, the media is saturated with, like, people, TV shows, all the TV shows I watch. The character has a girlfriend or whatever that, like, gets them and stuff. And I don't know, it's like, I always picture this life that I have ahead of me. That was a scooter that I have ahead of me. And, it's just like I'm nostalgic for something that hasn't even happened yet. And I don't know, I keep putting myself in that place, but doing that is not allowing me to live in the moment, which is something I should be finding comfort in, which I can't, because I'm going to look back on this time. Wait, hold on, my sister's coming. I'm going to pause the video because I'm not editing at all with this channel. I forgot where I was. My sister came. Basically, I don't necessarily need to be in a relationship right now because I'm gonna get in one in the future. I'm gonna get in multiple in the future probably, and not for my wife until who knows how long. It takes forever for some people, or for some people it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know the future. I can't know the future, and I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, I don't know. It feels lonely. It does. It sucks. But then, my biological father, and my mom, he doesn't live with us, but they got into an argument, and then he just did something terrible that he shouldn't have done, and multiply that by the fact that he's just not here at all, ever. He comes around like once every month, and then I just like ignore everything that happened, and like just make it seem like everything's okay, like, oh, you haven't talked to me for months, and then he always has a reason for it. So that's why I give him the benefit of the doubt, and I understand because a lot of his ways are kind of like how I am. He says it's hard for him to keep contact with people, and it's the same thing with me. Also, I'm not saying I'm perfect or anything, but still, even then, some stuff you just can't excuse. And then, like, I don't know, it's like the fact that he does that, then when I'm around him, it's just like, don't want to say always about women, but for the most part it is, because he's a huge womanizer. He gets a lot of women, and I don't, and it's mostly because of the fact that he just doesn't care if he gets rejected, and I do. And also I find it weird to just come on to women that I don't know, like, in public, because that's just, I think if that was me, I'd be very scared in that situation, so I just don't do that. But it makes me feel inferior, like, quote unquote, less of a man, whatever that means, because I can't do the same thing that he does, and it makes me feel like I'm letting him down, even though I shouldn't even be worried about, getting his approval at all, because he literally wasn't here for 14 years of my life. And, like, genuinely, it's just so terrible. And I hate talking about it because I feel like I'm crying, like I'm being one of those people. But it's true. I'm a human. The bar, it was just at 2. Now it's at 3. I'm a human, and I have emotions. And then that happened. And like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. Life's just not easy right now. And it's my break too. This is supposed to be a time I'm having fun, but it's really not. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just not a good time at all. But yeah, that's just what happened today. It is the 28th. I'm keeping up the video vlogs. I hope you're in a better place right now, future me. I'm sure you will be. I forgot who said it. It's a quote. I'm not remembering the quote. I'm not gonna remember. But it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna remember the quote. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably write out a long drawn paragraph in the description, because this is like an 8-minute video, and I didn't intend for these videos. These are supposed to be like little quick snippets, but this is already 8 minutes, so whatever. Yeah, man. Bye.